Good afternoon, Trumpet people. We are going to look at number 31, Camptown Races. And we've got a couple of new things happening in this song. The first of which you'll probably notice is there are some big ovals in most of the measures where there should be a note. If you're counting how many notes there should be in common time in one measure, there's a note missing for measures 1, 2, and 3, and then 5, 6, and 7. So what they want you to do here is they want you to guess what the note is supposed to be based on knowing the tune. Now, as I figured out over the last couple of years teaching, a lot of students don't know a lot of the popular American folk music anymore. So this might be a song that you're not familiar with. You could probably Google it and find it. Finding it in the right key for the book might be difficult, but you could definitely find the tune. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to tell you what the empty ovals are supposed to be, but I will play it so you can hear it, and you can start figuring out what those notes are supposed to be. And when you figure that out, write them in. And don't write the letter name, write the circle on the correct line of the staff and draw the stem. So that part of that is an exercise in drawing our notes. The other new thing here is in measure 4, there's something that looks like a percent sign, but if you'll notice it's backwards. That is the symbol for a repeated measure. So whenever you see one of those, the measure to the left of it gets played twice. They could put a forward repeat and a backward repeat on either side of the measure, but it would look really cumbersome. This symbol mostly shows up in low brass and percussion playing, where they end up having to play repeated measures or repeated patterns over and over again. Again, so much less ink to just draw a line and 2 dots rather than to draw all the notes of a measure, especially if it's a complicated rhythm in the percussion. And it's a way of writing, okay, you're doing this and you're doing it 19 extra times. They'll put 18 repeat measure signs in referring back to that first measure. So that's what that's all about. We are going to play it through at all 3 speeds. And this one, as we get it faster, we'll start applying a little bit of the style. This is a more Southern American folk music called Camptown Races. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And you hear that little bit of gurgle. That means it's time to empty the water out. You've got a couple of drops of water in there that have condensed down. You open the water key with your finger, and it allows it to drip out. You can also blow a puff of 2 of air. You don't have to buzz in it when you're trying to get the water out, but that's how that works. Okay, here we go at the medium tempo. A little lighter, a little bouncier now. And now at our fast tempo, even more bouncier, even more energetic. 1, 2, ready. And it's okay to move around a little bit while you play. The thing you don't want to have happen is that you don't want the moving of your head to bobble the sound, so you don't want to get this. But if you move your head and you're moving your shoulders, your neck, and your mouth all as one piece, then it's perfectly fine to move and sway to the music to help keep yourself in time. All right, we'll see you on the next one for Skill Builder.